Good boy.
There you are, there's your co-op bag, Janestra.
Thank you, Mum. Come on, Max. Come on. Have you seen Charlotte?
Not this week, no.
No. Do you honestly like it without a television?
I say I want a television, but no one's offered to buy me one yet.
Oh no, they're
And money's
expensive.
getting short, you know, so I have to have priorities.
Yeah,
I can't even buy clothes myself or anything. I've got to be very careful.
No, I understand that, Mum, but I mean, being an older person and that,
I know I'm all right.
No, I know that it's difficult to know. You know, Max, don't. He's a good boy. Oh, come on. That's it. You mean you've got your own preferences, haven't you? You might have
I know I'd like a television.
Yeah, but any specific make?
No, I don't. I don't know the mates nowadays. I don't go into things like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Your father bought the televisions. I never did.
No, I
He
know.
chose what he wanted. And we had the television on when he wanted it. Well, and so I'm used to being without television anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if someone took you somewhere to get one,
No, I
no.
couldn't.
Because the thing is, if someone gets one and you don't like it, or it's
I wouldn't know, you know, I wouldn't know about it.
it's difficult, isn't it?
Well, surely they wouldn't get me one I wouldn't like, would they?
No, I mean, you know, if you had one that a TV set in mind or something.
No. I've got no preferences. I've got no favourite things. You know, I've never been given my favourite things, so I now forgotten what my real favourite things ever were. They were never got me. Says Jennifer.
Dad did buy you something, so
Yeah,
didn't
but
he?
it wasn't what I wanted most of the time. I mean, that Eternity television your dad got, I've never heard of them.
No, it's not
I
made.
never knew when he was going to buy anything or when he wasn't, you know.
When did he
I never asked questions, you know.
He had loads of jobs, didn't he, Dad?
I'm not talking about
No,
jobs.
I know, but he had an interest. He knew about television sets. That's what I'm
Yes, he
saying.
did.
But
And computers as well.
I know he'd been a milkman and he'd been an ice cream man.
Well, it
as
doesn't
well.
matter. It was long ago. I'm not even.
He was a milkman, because
Well,
I
I know
remember.
that. I was his wife for 54 years when he passed away. Me, Jennifer.
I know, Mum, but
And he'd
obviously.
never left me. I'd never left him. I wasn't his other woman, and I wasn't his other wife. If there was any women, he never spoke about them to me.
Probably wasn't.
If he had other children, he never told me. Derek didn't.
I just remember being in the ice cream van and him when he was giving the lollies out.
Well, he certainly never gave me any ice cream, did he?
I was a child.
So I'm saying, I said he certainly never gave me ice cream, did he?
No, but you wasn't in the back of the ice cream
Not that
van.
I wanted him to either. He was there to sell it, not spend it up for himself.
No, I was just remembering Sydenham. Like I said, I was remembering Sydenham.
I really don't want to think back, you know, I really don't.
No, well, I'd like to go back there and have a look. I know Dad took me back there once.
It's all been said, you know, over and over again. I'm sick and tired of it, Nugent.
It's just conversation, isn't it? What do you
Yeah,
want?
so let's talk about. Anyway, how have you been all the last week, Janestro? Yourself, and
I'm
what have you been doing? And
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just been nice to have a conversation with somebody. That's all. I'm stuck indoors all day, just staring at the walls.
yeah, but why think about the past all the time? Think about the future.
Yeah, well then, you know,
Try and save the planet, you know.
what are you doing to save the planet, Mum? We'll have a conversation about that then. What have you done to save the planet? Are you recycling, are you? I know you use recycling bags. I don't use recycling bags. We have a recycling bin in the bin store for plastic and cardboard.
Yeah. Relax.
Yeah, so yesterday we had 2 police come out to my flat.
Who asked them to come out?
I didn't want them to come out. Claire asked me to have them out. The
Who's
woman,
Claire?
female on the phone, asked me to. She said it's important we have the police out to you, Crystal, because we want to sort things out. And these 2 male police officers came out to my flat, and they really didn't do anything at all. They rang on an unknown number like the doctor did just now.
It's a ring for you, Janestro, yeah?
Yeah, it's me that reported the crime.
And Janestro doesn't sound a bit like the name Jennifer, does it?
Well, they didn't call me
They-
Janestro,
yeah,
they
but
called me Crystal.
anyone could never mistake the name Janestro for Jennifer. They can't mistake our looks either, we're totally
Yeah,
different.
but they didn't call me Janestro, Mum, they called me
No,
Crystal.
I'm just saying, if and whenever they had, there's no way they could have made a mistake. And anyone saying they're Jennifer, if they did, no, how could they be Jennifer if they wasn't Jennifer? They knew exactly what they were saying, what they're doing. They knew they weren't Jennifer.
Who?
I have
Who's
no
doing
idea.
it?
I have
Well,
no
you
idea.
should report it if someone's imitating you.
No, I didn't say they were. I said if. If is a word.
Right, I was
And
just...
that's a very important word.
Yeah, well, there's another woman about and there's someone imitating you, yeah? Couldn't think of who that could be.
Well, I mean, luckily, in a way, I don't look like as well as I used to be, and I've got a lot thinner. There's no way they'd want to look like me as I am now, and if they did, there must be a sinister reason for it, and they know what they've been doing and what they're doing.
It looks like they're still doing it. They're putting hoods over their heads. They're ashamed of themselves. You don't cover up your face with a hood.
Well, I don't wear a hood.
No, but they are. They're walking
Well,
around
I've never
with hoods
worn a
over
hood,
their
so I
head.
don't know how they can be saying they're
I
me.
know what game they're playing, and I look nothing like you at all.
No, they don't. They shouldn't want to be jealous now either, because I make sure I'm not like I used to be.
Oh, so you're dressing like that on purpose?
No, I've dressed like this for years.
Oh,
You know that. You come up every week. You know exactly what I look like every week. Genestra.
when I went to Norman Stanley Lockhart at the Spire Alexandra Clinic in Walderslade that Dad took me to, he didn't take you to
No.
have a psychiatric assessment. He took me.
Well, you're Derek's biological daughter, so
Yeah,
Genestra.
and that's how.
There's no way you could be his wife,
No, but-
obviously.
No, but that's how they conned my son out of me. And my son has got problems because of what they've done. I didn't need a psychiatric assessment. I didn't
What,
have
you,
a
Genestra?
yeah, I didn't have a mental health worker. So they've conned my son away from me. And it's too late to say sorry and apologise because they've done it. And he's 18 now.
Who?
They've all got
Anthony, your younger son,
yeah,
yes?
they've got
The
away.
other two are over the age of 23, aren't they? Andrew and David Senior.
I'm not discussing them. I was talking about the young one.
Well, Anthony Osmond.
Mhm.
Yours and
We all know that Turkey has television, Turkish
well, I
TV.
wouldn't know. I'm not interested.
No, but you spoke to Ray, didn't you, Mum?
Well, you asked me to just once. That's all. No more. Never met him, and I certainly don't want
And
to.
he turned round and said, Jenny's crying for me.
Oh well, don't bring things I'm not interested. I only
Well, it
spoke to
will
him on the
become-
phone because your request. You
I
said
know.
he had a speech impediment, Janessa.
Yeah,
You said
someone did that.
you said Ray Osman had a speech
No,
impediment.
my ex-husband's got a lisp.
Yeah, but you also said Ray Osman had an impediment.
Head?
Impediment.
Oh,
his
sorry,
voice.
I thought you said a peddy.
No, impediment.
Oh, an impediment. He had a
in his
speak.
voice, yeah.
Yeah, this is all very
And you
fun.
asked me to speak to him to see if I could help. And
But you
all I
spoke
did
to
was
him,
speak
didn't
over
you?
the phone. Yeah, but with you present with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Anthony is actually Ray Osman and yours, Janestra's son, right?
No,
not
you
not
know a
David
lot, though,
Starr.
don't you,
He,
Mum?
he wasn't David Starwick's son, but he gave his name to him for some reason, and I have no idea what it was.
I did that. It was nothing to do with my
So you
ex-husband.
actually asked
Can we
David
not
Starwicky
yeah,
to
can you not-
give Anthony his surname, although Anthony wasn't David Starwicky's son,
No, that's right.
but he was your son
Yeah.
and Ray Osmond.
And
Yeah?
Ray Osman looked like my father, with curly brown hair. A funny version of Derek. That's exactly what he looked like. And then when I went to the police station and tried to get back to see my children, they tried to send me to a psychiatric hospital. The police tried to send me to a psychiatric hospital when I needed to be home with my children. And I couldn't get...
When you left the children behind, I was not being nasty and just want to get things
I
cleared
didn't
up.
leave my children
No,
behind.
you came to Victoria Road, back to Victoria Road with me and your dad, me, Jennifer and your dad, Derek, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, me being your mum, yeah, Derek's wife, yeah, legal wife, yeah?
Mhm.
Can I just say, where were those children when you came down without anything?
With my ex-husband.
With David Starwicky Senior, you left him with them.
My Anthony was given to my ex-husband, Mum.
I'm
By
talking
the
about the
pen-
other three. Andrew Starwicky,
Well, who's the-
David Starwicky and Rebecca Starwicky.
I wasn't allowed to bring my children down. My husband had an order that the children stayed with him. So how could I bring them down?
Well, I wasn't told that, and there's no reason why I should have been.
No, they shouldn't have been. No.
I wasn't their mother, you, Genestra, were.
Yes, that's right. You
And
aren't
I
my children's mother. No. Definitely not. Also got to tell the police about Klarna. Keep taking money out of my bank account.
Who?
Klarna.
Who's she?
It's an app. It's trying to take money out of my bank account again.
What, yours, Genestra's?
Yeah. I've had 3 attempts of taking my money out today.
Well, they're unlucky. You said you got nothing in your bank account.
I haven't. My bank's refusing to let them have it.
Well, how could they if you haven't got the money in there?
Well, because I'm going to go into the bank tomorrow and tell them to stop Klarna taking payments out. I'm contacting my bank to stop them. Because I think there's something fishy going on. You don't take 3 lots of different amounts out on the same day. So I'm going to go into my bank tomorrow and get them to stop it.
Well, I only go to the cash link till once a week, me, Jennifer.
Yeah, well, I've got to go to the
and then I have to go on my own, I go with Charlotte.
I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow. Am I supposed to go to the dentist if I can't get out my flat? I've got to go. I'm not an old lady.
Well, that's true.
It is true.
We're only 55.
Yeah, I know I am.
56 this year, aren't
I
you?
know. I hope the police find this fraudster, and they better find him quick before they do more damage. And they've done already.
Well, let's just get the things right. I'm absolutely right. You're Genestra, known as Crystal Marshall. Now you change your name, yeah?
That's me.
From Genestra.
Yeah.
And you are the mother of 4 children, right?
Yep. And you're the mother of Dylan, aren't you?
And you, Genestra, and Derek, and
But
Amanda.
You were Dylan's mother, not me.
Why bring Dylan into it, Genestra?
I'm just saying that for
I
the
mean, this is
record.
brought up, and it's
I am-
hurtful.
No, so it's hurtful sometimes when you
Well, you
bring
weren't-
Tony up. When
Well,
you bring
Tony is
Anthony up.
alive. My son Dylan isn't.
I haven't seen
But at least he's alive,
I haven't seen.
and he could come down to see you if he wanted to.
I haven't
Anthony's-
seen him for 18 years. Nearly.
No, but
well,
you've been shown
13.
photographs of him,
13.
and you
How
have
do you
heard.
know I've been shown photographs of him? I haven't been shown any photographs of him.
Well, I haven't got any photographs of Dylan, and I don't
well, I
like him
haven't
keep
got-
being brought up, and it's very, very hurtful.
I'm not keep bringing him up, Mum.
Well, I didn't bring him up, you did.
No, I'm not doing
And
it to
you
me,
weren't
Mum.
even alive when he was born.
I know, but he was my brother. He would have been my
Yeah,
brother.
But you
I'm
know
not being
nothing
nasty.
about the situation. And me, Jennifer, is completely innocent, and I'm sick and tired of being made the evil one when me, Jennifer, certainly
I
wasn't.
never said you were, Mum. I just said you're the mother of Dylan. That's all I said. I didn't say
And your
anything
father,
else.
Derek Trowell, was the father.
Yes. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't saying anything nasty.
And any children that Derek might have had, that it does happen nowadays, You don't, a lot of women and men don't know. The women that have had babies for other men and never put the real father's name on the birth certificate. Derek was Dylan's father, and he was on the birth certificate, and it was proved he was Derek's. So were you, Genestra, and so was Amanda, and you know that's true, don't you, Genestra?
Yeah, I know. I saw the birth certificate. When I came down,
I'm not talking about Dylan's birth, I'm talking about yours, Genestra's and Amanda's.
I've seen mine. I haven't seen Amanda's birth certificate.
There's no reason why you should.
I don't want to see Amanda's birth certificate. I said I've seen my birth certificate.
And you being Genestra, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it says on my birth certificate.
Well, that's
Genestra
your
Anne
name.
Trower,
Yeah, Derek Trower's daughter.
which yeah, has gone missing. My birth certificate's gone missing. It has gone missing.
Well, so is mine, Jennifer's.
Yeah.
And anyone showing the birth certificate of Jennifer Trower, Jennifer Ann Trower, me, Jennifer, and Derek's death certificate, and Derek's and mine, Jennifer's marriage certificate, it isn't going to be now proof that they're me, Jennifer.
Well, I haven't got any of
Well,
that.
anyone ever showing that.
I
A birth
haven't-
certificate is no longer proof of that you are that person's wife.
Good.
Widow?
Because mine's gone missing. Someone's got mine.
For passports and there's no proof of
And I
you.
haven't got a passport, so it doesn't matter, does it? I haven't got a passport. I can't get a passport because someone stole my passport.
Well, me, Jennifer's never had one.
No, well that's
I've never been out of England or Britain.
And that passport was under the
Me,
name.
Jennifer
The
hasn't.
passport was under the name of Genestra Trower.
Your name.
Yeah, that went missing. I haven't got my birth certificate.
And there are a lot of children nowadays that have never been allowed to see their birth certificates. Do you know that?
I don't know that. No.
Because the mothers had children when they were younger and have lied on oath that they had children later in life because they were waiting. Now, what happened to those children they had when they were teenagers
I've
and
had
never
children when I
declared
was a teenager.
that said they had children later on in life,
I
and
have
that's why they
not.
didn't have children when they were young?
Well, this is why I'm dubious as to that was a real doctor calling me.
Well, you're Genestra, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm not bleeding.
And I've
I'm
got
not
78
bleeding.
years of experience.
And I'm not bleeding because of HRT either.
No.
And when a woman's still bleeding, she can still get pregnant. So I shall get in
Well,
touch.
me, Jennifer, certainly couldn't.
If I keep bleeding, I'm going to get contraception. I'll get an IUD fitted.
Now, if there were any other children of Derek Charles, my husband, I mean, it could be anyone, you know. If there were ever any children, because you never know. No, it's if again, if. Because he acted in very strange ways at times, Derek did to me, Jennifer. If there were, why didn't they put Derek's name on the birth certificate, their children's birth certificates?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Not you. I'm just
Well, it
saying.
can't be me. I was
I
his
said
daughter.
I was never told. I
was his
don't know,
daughter.
but it can happen.
No, that's
It isn't
that's-
something that doesn't
This
happen.
it's increasingly sounding like to me someone's committed fraud and is trying to cover their tracks by blaming me
No, we're not. Why would they blame you, Genestra?
because I was his daughter
Yeah, that's right.
and he's dead.
That's right.
Who's on my children's birth certificate is my ex-husband.
Well, that's right. He was
Well, then-
there. He was their father.
And then
Your husband,
you would
Genestra.
actually be suggesting incest.
No, I didn't say that at all. You're bringing that into it.
I'm not bringing that into it.
I
but
wasn't there. Will witness. I don't know.
It would be incest.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never committed incest, so I wouldn't know.
But you know what it is, don't you?
I don't actually not going into it because I don't know.
You do know what it is, Mum.
Well, Derek was my husband of 54 years when he passed away, mine
And
Jennifer's.
who was I?
You were Derek Trower's daughter, Genestra.
Yes.
So was Amanda, and
Yeah.
Dylan was his son, and that was proved. They're the only three children that's had anything to do with me, Jennifer. I've never had a teenage pregnancy. I've never had a child by another man.
No, it was Amanda that had a baby at 15.
Well,
wasn't
I'm not
it?
bringing Amanda into that either. You're bringing things up that haven't even been mentioned.
But Amanda had a baby when she would have if she hadn't had an abortion. 15. It wasn't me that had a baby at teenager.
No one said they were. You were, Janessa.
I had my first child at 27 years old.
Yes, and you've been married since you were 18.
So I haven't had a teenage pregnancy.
So you had quite a long time without
I
a
know,
child.
but a real doctor would know the truth. Not a bogus one, a real one.
You got married when you were 18 and you had your first child.
And it was me that went up to Dr. Habib.
Well, I wouldn't know. It had nothing to do with me.
And those,
I never went to Gloucester, so I wouldn't know what went on up there.
No, it was down here.
Here in Chatham,
Yeah.
That I certainly didn't come
No.
from. I wasn't born in Chatham, me, Jennifer
No,
wasn't.
you're not of childbearing age and you don't have periods.
Of course I don't. I never said I did.
No,
I'm Jennifer. I'm certainly not Genestra.
I know that.
The voices you can definitely tell are different.
Yeah.
You don't have to see a person to know who they are.
No, you don't, Mum.
Everyone's voice, their spells are all different.
That's right, you're true. That's true. And someone that had a speech impediment wouldn't like to be made fun of, would they?
And no one is making fun of anyone.
Oh,
Why
no.
would you want to make fun of them, Genestra,
I
bringing
didn't-
that word up?
You said impediment
Yeah, but you brought it up again and I had that was over and done and forgotten with.
because I was listening to the radio this morning. Like I normally do every day. And
Well, I don't.
the presenters are acting like children and being stupid.
Well, I don't listen to the radio, so I
No,
don't know.
I do. I listen to the radio and I watch television in the evening. And I've recorded myself doing it. It's not me that hasn't got a TV. And I would be willing to get you a television set.
Well, get me one then.
Yeah, when I can afford it. They're over £200. My council tax is £117 a month. I would get you a projector which you could watch the telly across there for about 50
No, I don't want a fancy television.
It's not
I just
fancy.
want a television. I don't want this big one was what your dad got. I didn't
I
even
can't
know he'd
afford-
ordered it.
I can't
I
afford-
don't want one like that. I want an ordinary. If I can do without, I'm not even you're
You
now
see-
bringing up a television when we were talking about something totally different.
I just want a normal conversation with somebody, that's all. I don't see anyone.
What you Genestra don't.
That's not a normal thing to say, is it?
Well, you're Genestra and I'm Jennifer.
Yeah,
A
but-
woman of 78 years of age nearly.
Yeah, but this is not a normal conversation. People don't act like that. I know who I
There's
am.
not
Don't
many people
confuse
that are
me.
intelligent, are they?
See, there you go. You're trying to cause trouble and be nasty. You're jealous of
You?
me.
No, I'm not even.
I haven't got high-heeled shoes on or anything.
Nor have I.
No. I left the red ones at home. And I really don't wear tights.
And I don't wear tights.
Especially not very
I've
thin.
worn tights for years, me, Jennifer hasn't.
I don't wear tights that are meant for Twiggy either. It's not me that's lost weight.
I don't wear tights. I don't wear knee-high nylons either.
I don't wear tights or nylons. I wear
I don't
socks.
paint my toenails and I don't paint my fingernails, me, Jennifer doesn't. And I haven't been to the hairdresser for over 30 years.
No.
But my hair is not long and there's a bit of...
I just want
And
somebody...
I wasn't always 78.
I'm just trying to find out where this bullying and mickey taking of me is coming from. Jealous, nasty, savage individual. A jealous person. Or persons. And it's me they're taking the mickey out of. And I don't think anybody else would be able to cope what I go through on a daily basis without becoming severely upset.
Alexa, what's the time?
It's 1:34 p.m.
By the way, I've had my smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarm changed. I was removed the 2 or 3, came into the flat and took them out and replaced them.
Well, that was nice for him.
Yeah, he said Christmas has come early, hasn't it? Glad to see you like Max. Because Kim said he'd got thin. And I said, I've told you that's not my dog. So, they've got problems, they'll have to see somebody else about it. You can't take...
And just to think ahead, I've got to explain, when you go back home to Rochester, Janesta, today,
Yeah.
you actually brought your dog up, which you haven't brought up for over a year.
No, because the taxi driver suggested it.
And you didn't have a
Stephen!
yeah, but
His
didn't you have a
name's
mind of your own?
I've got his mobile number and I've got his
Oh,
name
that's
on
good, yeah.
on a
That's
card
good.
if I can't get
As long
back
as you
home.
have, yes.
Because it's me that walked home Christmas and then he's got frozen to death. Because of these taxis that don't turn up when they should. So the doctor's advice, it was the pelvic scan is clear. And
Yeah.
if I keep continuing to bleed, they'll change the HRT. And that was a white male doctor of about 20 to 30. When my doctors are usually foreign. And one of the last doctors I had was called Reg.
Really?
Yep, Reg. I didn't recognise that guy's voice at all. It's usually a woman that speaks to me, actually.
So you do speak to someone, Janesta?
No, I'm not talking about doctors and things like that. We're talking about trying to find someone to settle down with and,
As you've always said, you don't want a woman, you want a